My landlord's son demanded I surrender my apartment, so I lawyered up. I was halfway through reheating leftover noodles when there was a hard knock on my door. Not the polite kind, more like the open up, we know you're in their kind. When I opened it, my landlord's son, Kevin, stood there with a folded paper and a smug grin. Good news for you, he said. We're taking back this unit. I'm moving in. You need to surrender the apartment by the end of the week. I blinked. Surrender? What are you talking about? He waved the paper, which wasn't even an official notice. Just a printout with bold letters that read tenant relocation demand. Below it, written in messy handwriting, 7 days to vacate. Non negociable. I already talked to my dad, he continued. He owns the place. I want this apartment. You're leaving. I almost laughed from pure disbelief. I have a legal lease, I said slowly. Signed. Valid. Binding. Kevin shrugged. Doesn't matter. Family emergency. I need the unit. If you don't leave willingly, we'll make it difficult. That last word made the hair on the back of my neck stand up. He turned and left without waiting for a response. I closed the door, locked it, and immediately dialed a lawyer whose number I'd saved months ago, just in case. She picked up on the second ring. I explained everything. She listened, then said the sweetest words I'd heard all week. He cannot evict you verbally. He cannot demand surrender. He cannot shorten your notice period. And he definitely cannot move in as an excuse to intimidate you. Let me handle this. Within 20 minutes, she emailed me a professionally worded response outlining every violation the landlord's son had just committed. Illegal entry threats, harassment, attempted constructive eviction, abuse of possession. She CC'd the landlord directly. The next day, I got a formal apology email from the landlord himself. Not Kevin, the landlord. He claimed his son had acted without authorization, that my lease remained fully in force, and that no one from his family would contact me again. He even offered a rent discount for the inconvenience. But the best part came that evening. I overheard shouting in the courtyard, Kevin arguing with his father. You promised me that unit. You promised me you wouldn't cause legal trouble. I stayed inside, sipping tea, smiling to myself. The following week, Kevin moved out of the building entirely. Rumor had it his dad sent him to live with an uncle until he learned responsibility. As for me, I still live in the same apartment. Peaceful, quiet, rent slightly cheaper, legally protected. And every time I walk past the courtyard, I remember the day someone tried to bully me out of my home, and how all it took was a phone call and a good lawyer to shut the whole thing down. Turns out, the only thing I needed to surrender was my fear of standing up for myself.